In tonight's episode, we take on the formidable and very punk-like Scottish Stuart, and we do so on a beautiful South American Aztec-inspired golf course. So please join me for Everybody's Golf, Hot Shots Golf World Invitational Part 6. Let's get playing. Well, greetings ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Everybody's Golf, or Hot Shots Golf World Invitational, depending on where you are in the world. I have been working my way through the challenge mode, and if I show you the symbols, I've now almost got myself to the end of bronze rank, but I have unlocked the next character unlock battle, which is what I'm going to be showing you today. I've unlocked a whole bunch of characters and clubs and stuff and courses, which I'll try and show you right now. If we head in, I haven't bought all the characters I've unlocked, because although you unlock them, you actually just unlock the ability to buy them. So I've actually got most of these medium guys here, although I haven't necessarily paid for them. I've been playing with Amy, who's actually the guy for the menu girl. As you can see, you probably have more familiar guys there, but the cool thing is if you change her costume, she then changes how she looks on the main menu screen as well. So I've gone for this slightly kind of black, sexy, red-headed look type thing. So we're going to be using her. I've got her up to loyalty 2 at the moment, and we're going to be using the turbo spin clubs to kind of improve her ability to kind of stop on the green a little bit. And we're also going to be using I couldn't resist it. I know it sounds stupid, it doesn't have any effect at all, but I'd quite like to go for the globe ball because because I just want to try one of the ones that has a kind of a cool look. It's a shame actually that the ones with the cool look don't really have like a special power or something. Like, because globe would be like big power, wouldn't it? Like travelling around the world or something like that. But either way, we're going to be taking on Stuart, and we've also unlocked Carter, who appears to be our next ethnic stereotype. So far we've got the...
Do you need a caddy? Do you need a caddy? Do you need a caddy?
Kind of our Japanese stereotype. I think she's our South African stereotype, and he's kind of like our gangster stereotype, and then she's our Russian stereotype. So who knows what stereotype we'll have next. Either way, that they are quite fun. So it's going to be us versus Stuart on the Marcielo golf course, 9 holes. And I'm assuming again this is going to be match mode, meaning that if one of us gets 3 up at any point, that's game over. And of course we might get to a situation close to the end where whoever is in the lead will just win by default.
16th hole, par 3.
In fact, we've almost come dressed as each other here. That's quite unintentional, but cool. No time limit on this, as this isn't a multiplayer match. And it looks like we've got a bit of randomising. Hole shuffle is on as well, so we're starting on hole 16 here. Par 3. The hole is on an island, so I'm going to make sure this one lands very much on the green. It's 24 yards down, which is quite a big drop, although the wind is against us. So that's the kind of danger there. I would normally want to hit it maybe there, or maybe even actually almost, if I use my little right finger hand, I'd probably want to aim kind of there-ish and then let the height sort it out. But with that wind going against me, I'm not so sure. But it is a 9-iron. We're really not very far away from it, so I'm going to hit that like that, and off we go. I've started pressing the up button quite a lot when I take my shots, because that switches it to this kind of overhead view, which means I can kind of see more clearly where the balls are going in. But the disadvantage is it then doesn't show you what power you got. So let's see where he's coming in. In fact, he's done better than me, hasn't he? Look, he's going to land. Oh, that was very good. But we may have a putt of about more or less the same length. Okay, so that's... Well, how far are we away? We're 5.6 metres away. It's 14 centimetres up. I'm going to decimalise that, so 14 centimetres becomes 1.4. So I'm going to add 1.4 onto 5.6, which gives me 7. And the 7th metre is this, as this is the 10-metre club, is just the 7th notch. So I'm just going to be aiming at, if you just count from the bottom, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, I'm going to aim at the 7th notch to get my power. But the aim, well, it's going to turn right slightly, which would push me probably to about there, but then it stops and turns left. But does it turn left in time to actually have a real difference on the path of the ball? I think I'm going to go about there and see what happens. Okay, so it's going right, and it should turn back left, and we go straight in. The world has been sunk by red-headed Amy. I do like her red-headed look. I only put that on just before the video, but I think she looks a lot more. I think she looks a lot older and less kind of annoying. And he's missed, so that puts us one hole up already, and he's knocked himself out. Adipose wins by default. Fantastic. Okay, 14th hole. This is a par 4. The Mar Cielo golf course is, I think it's supposed to be kind of like a South American thing. So you've got these kind of skulls around, and the Aztec temple designs and things like that. These nice balloons. Where's my little hand? Oh, there we are. Oh, this is quite a thin fairway up there. Interesting. We've got quite a few options here. We've got big bits of fairway back here that would be very, very simple to aim for. Obviously then it's going to get more risky up here. Where's the hole itself? And the hole itself is a lot further up that way. I'm just wondering about hitting a power shot kind of over there, but then again I'm actually the distance. So that'll be 194 yards, and that'll be 202 yards away, just using the little right-handed thing there. Now there is the extra power shot, and I've been trying to practice this one. I'll give it a go, but I keep mucking it up. And this, you actually have to jerk the pad as you hit the impact on a power shot, but it's really... Oh, yeah, see, that's the problem. Because I'm jerking at the same time, I often just flat out miss the impact. Although I think that one wasn't too bad, but obviously missing an impact on a big wood shot can give you some really kind of dangerous outcomes if you're by like sand or water or out of bounds especially. And he has hit a lovely drive right down to the front of that bit of fairway. And Mr. Suzuki's there on that statue again. In fact, that's the second time I've seen him on a statue. I wonder if he's going to be like the last character we unlock, or whether he's just like a legendary character that's kind of around a little bit. Now I could change club here, but you see, look at that. When I change club, the impact goes to its smallest possible level. You see that? You see that little pink bar? So it's giving me the lowest club that actually has a decent impact. So I think I will obey it because I don't want to risk mucking this one up. The line is going to push it left. The wind is going to push it left. It's uphill, so I'm going to put some backspin on this to raise the path of the ball up just a little bit more. Missed the impact, sadly. Looks like if it stops, we're on the fairway.
Good.
That's good. Okay, so we should have a nice little 60-yard approach shot there. So, oh, has he hit the cactus? No, he's missed the cactus, but he's also missed the green. Interesting. We're in similar positions here. Oh no, he's just kind of chipping on. Right. So I need to hit. I've got a nice line, 97% to 100%. The wind is going to push me left slightly, as is my line, and it's going to push me forward slightly. So, and it's quite a strong wind, 5. But then again, we're only 60 away. This isn't like a huge power shot. So I reckon we actually aim for the notch just before the flag on the power, with super backspin, and let the wind carry us a little bit, and then see what happens. Okay, the wind has pushed it left, not quite as much as I thought it would, but very, very nice. That should be down next for 4. Where's he going to come in? Oh! That would have been a hole over if that had gone in, but I think we're going to be able to force a draw here. I thought that was in. I really thought that was in. Oh, that was... miscalculated that one slightly, because when you're hitting downhill on the putts, it's then carried further, or the left and rights affect them more when it's going downhill, so got to be careful there. And he is a rock god, clearly. Right, our first par 5, hole 10, because this is the third hole we have done.
Okay.
You're up.
Now what have we got here then? We've got a nice kind of little temple thing. Where's the hole itself? The hole itself is way over here. And we've got various patches of fairway between there and here. I wonder what happens if you kind of get it on the roof of the thing itself. I wonder if it would kind of just roll all the way beyond and then kind of fall off into the other side. But that's the problem. That is, not only is that a big lake, if you look at the ground, I think the ground's all pointing towards it, so if I land anywhere near that, it'll probably get sucked in. And also, if I get too close to the building on the right, it will then probably block my next shot. So all in all, a little bit of a toughie, so I think I might take the slightly cowardly way out here and go for the easy fairway shot.
Good job.
It should nicely bring me in. Oh, that's going further than I expected actually, but that should quite happily stop on the fairway and then allow me to do my second shot in relative safety as he does his pre-match stretching exercises. Oh, he's hit that dead on.
Nice shot.
Wonder how powerful he is in relation to me. I think that was 247. And he's gone off into the rough, and he might have issues with the building there, so he may have done
It's our
what
turn.
I was trying to avoid. Now, I'm going to assume that my shot's going to clear that. I don't know for sure that it is, but I'm quite far back from it, and it's not a particularly tall building. But then again, do I actually want to aim for that small patch of green? I think that's a safer landing zone, but then I'm really going past that dome. And that's still 135 yards from the pin, whereas that shot 110, so that is a nicer shot. How about something like that, and then we haven't got to worry about the building either. Yeah, okay, let's do that. There we go, nicely by the building. Avoided the pillars as well, and we should be setting up for a nice approach shot. We're not going to get an eagle this time, and in fact we may not get a birdie depending on how the next one goes, but I think he's about to have some serious problems, but let's find out. Oh no, he's not actually got the building in front of him. Oh, he got over it! Oh, but he seems to have come in just in front of me. So we are neck and neck on this one.
Okay.
It's our turn.
144. Down slightly, wind's with me. The lie of my ball is going to push it that way. And if I actually look at the landing zone, can you see those colours? It might not come out quite so well on the video, but there's red, and then there's green, and then there's blue on the lines that are going across, and that means that the red bits are higher than the flag, the green bits are even with the flag, and the blue bits are even with the flag. And basically what that means is when it lands, it's going to roll that way, I think. Like, I wonder, it depends on where it lands. If it lands there, it'll roll that way. But if it lands kind of where my right hand is now, it'll then kind of push back this way. So ideally, we kind of want to land kind of there with a lot of backspin. Okay, so I'm going to hit that shot. I'm going to knock off just a tiny little bit of power with some backspin.
Very good.
And hopefully that'll stop it. Come on, stop.
Right on the
Not
green.
bad, not bad. That next shot's possible. Now he's nearer, but he's also crazy.
Good job.
Where's he coming in? Ah, so he's going to get caught by the green there. Yeah, look at that. That slope just took that ball right off the edge. But these shots aren't actually as hard. I actually prefer having a little chip in from a distance than... Whoa! Wow. Yeah, and that proves what I was saying. I actually prefer having a little chip in
Listen, you win.
than I would a par, than I would a putt. Okay, so this is going to go right then left then right. So let's imagine it turns a little bit there. should probably take it to that. Then it's kind of going to come back, and it's going to turn again. So I reckon it's going to end up going just a bit towards the right. But we are going uphill, plus 19, which is basically 20, so decimal that's 2.0. So I'm going to go to the flag and then add another 2 on. And in we go! For the birdie.
All worthwhile.
Her voice is far too sensible. It's all worthwhile. Oh, he didn't get it. He didn't get it, so we're 2 up. Fantastic. That might mean we're now on almost. Yes, we are. Look at that bottom left there. Almost flashing in red. If we can beat him, then we have just unlocked the next difficulty level and potentially Stuart as well. So we've got a par 4. Flag is over the back of that. That bit of green is completely unreachable. Oh, fairway, sorry, is completely unreachable for me. So I think it's going to be a fairly standard shot down here. Power shot maybe, we've got some left, and then the height of that should probably take it a little bit further. Wind's going to push it to the left slightly. That, me missing the impact there, is going to take it to the right, but I think we might just get away with it by coming onto the other bit of fairway. Whoopsie! Stuart carefully camouflaging his trousers with the air balloon in the distance. And he's hit a very nice fairway shot as well, although not. He's deliberately pulled back on his distance there. And then he's firing a 1 wood. Wow.
All right.
Oh! It bounced! Did you see that? I don't think I knew that was possible, but I don't think I've ever actually seen that before.
Wow.
That's amazing. Did he hit topspin on it? No, he didn't even hit. Oh, maybe there's a bit of topspin there.
Wow.
Wow. That's fantastic. That's very, very cool.
It's our turn.
Things now I want to attempt it myself, but I just would lose badly. Right, 7 iron. We've got a nice bit of green there to land in. The lie is going to push it left. The wind is going to push it left. Let's say that it's. So I reckon that wind is probably about a 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's knock a little bit off for the lie, and the fact we're using a 7 iron. Distance wise, 1.4 yards down, I think we'll just hit full power. Are we going to hit that? No, as long as we hit it dead straight, we should miss the cactus. Ah! Oh, missed the super impact, but. Oh, it's gone off the back end. I wasn't expecting that. But I thought I was going to hit the cactus with missing that. That balloon is just following him around everywhere. Now, can he pull off something special here? Oh, that was fantastic.
Okay.
Brilliant shot. Can I pull off something fantastic too? 91 to 100%, so we are going to lose a little bit of power here. I'm going to aim just to the left slightly so it catches that roll on my lie. I'm going to give it. I'm going to go to the notch just above where the flag is. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, caught the lip of it. Caught the lip of it. It did go to the right. Well, there's my par. What? Is he shooting for birdie or for par? I think he must be shooting for par as well, in which case the match continues to the next hole. We have not put him away yet. Not bad. Oh, he's Scottish. Fantastic. He can help me practice my Scottish accent. And there's my cat meowing in the background. Thank you, Chips. If you hear any extra meows in the background, then they're not me and they're not the hello little one. You're on YouTube now.
You're up.
Okay, so it's par 3 on the top of an Aztec temple style decoration. Now that is cool. Okay, it is. It's weird because that actually looks like it's kind of up for me, but it must just be the fact that it goes down and then up again. But it's more or less level with me, but down a few yards. Wind's going to push it left. but not very much. And then actually it goes uphill just after the flag, which will probably catch it. So I reckon we go full power with super backspin and just see what we get. And there's my cat again, brilliant.
Very good.
Come on, come on, come on. What, is it going to hit? Oh, it's hit the rough.
Well done.
It just caught the rough, which took the remaining power out of the ball. But that's okay, we'll definitely be down for par. And there's a possible birdie. Where's he coming down? He's kind of done the opposite to me. He came in with too much power, and he's now off the back of it. What to do, indeed. This potentially could be the last shot he does. Wow, he's really hitting that out to the left. Yeah, he underestimated the curve. No, overestimated the curve on that one. And this is very, very possible. So this could be it for the match. It's barely going to move, just a little bit to the left. Plus 13, 1.3, so we'll aim for the 5th notch up. For the match! It's in!
That's a birdie.
Oh, that was a good one.
It was a good one indeed. Success, Victoire Adipose. Thank you, Amy. We did it in 5 holes. Win, draw, win, draw, win. Not bad, and a lovely course as well. I enjoyed that one a lot. Well, let's see what, after we, yes indeed, complete victory and utter defeat. Let's see what we've got coming up next in the next tournament. A trophy there, chewing up challenges. And we've got a beautiful little star. Oh, win without getting a bogey. You earned a crown. So that's good. And in fact, I think 4 crowns was the amount I needed to unlock the first crown challenge. Special versus character added. Right down the bottom. That's very cool. That's the first time I've done that. So the shop now has the new course in it, the new character in it, and we'll definitely need to get that course, because I think if you want to play with the courses online, you actually have to have unlocked the courses, because there were some tournaments I couldn't enter. 1 times 1.6, that was the difficulty of the course. Got some bonus points for the crown and the star there. Complete victory, so quite a high scoring little 5 holes there. Oh wow, there is a smiley ball. Well, the smiley ball might be even cooler than the globe ball. Let's have a look at the challenge menu. Let's see what we've got coming up here now. And we'll see what that crown unlock is as well. Basically, if you didn't know what the crown thing is, basically if you complete each one you get a star, but each one also has like an extra bonus mission, and you don't necessarily know what those are unless you kind of look up for a guide online. And I've now got 4 of those just by playing the game normally, and 4 was what I needed for this first crown unlock down here, which is, oh, it's Lani again. So it's if I beat that I get Lani's extra costume, kind of fairy thing, although she's far too tan to have that kind of colour hair. And it's a points match, and it's Mega Cup, so that might be quite a fun little versus match. So if you'd like to see that one, let me know. I could put that up. And in silver rank, we will be playing the Al Arabian Golf Club, the Legacy of Golf Links. I think Legacy is from what people are saying online, Legacy keeps coming up as like the hard course. I don't know if that is the hardest one, but we will certainly have a look. Double Mega Cup should make that a bit easier. There's the other half of the Al Arabian. That's 9 holes out, and that's 9 holes in. Lovely looking sand dune there. Look at that big circular vortex. The Mount Sakura Country Club, I think that was one of the ones we did earlier, but look at that teeny cup. So a tiny, tiny, tiny little hole. That will increase the difficulty. And there's the full Al Arabian court to go through, and then our next character requires 23 out of 27. Well, lovely. I hope you have enjoyed sharing this little round with me. If you have, then do give the video a like, and do subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Take care, and I will see you soon. Bye-bye.